Hello everyone, my name is Szamer and welcome to Ancestors the Humankind Odyssey. So, I'd like to thank Private Division for giving me this game, and yeah, this is my first look review. Basically, I'll play an hour of it and review what I've played and review what might come later. So, the Steam summary is: survive your evolution in Neogene Africa, starting 10 million years ago. Ancestors the Humankind Odyssey is the third-person open-world survival game where you explore, expand, and evolve to advance your clan to the next generation in the exciting new adventure from Panache Digital Games. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not sure. So that's the developer, and the publisher is Private Division. So it released on Steam on the 28th of August, and the normal price is $60. So if you're watching this in the future, it's normally $60. If you use the link in the description, it's a 57% off. But that really depends on when you're watching this video and when it's up. But yeah, it's probably 57% off. So, same with anybody on Twitch. It is 57% off only if you use my link in the description. So, yes. Guys, hit that a bit. Yeah, you get an extra 7% off. At the moment on Steam it is 50% off till September 11th. But yeah. Who knows when this video is actually going to come out. So, let's... oh, there's multiple save slots, okay. Lineage name. We're going with that. Game mode. First time. Player help. Choose the level of assistance. Oh. Yeah, well, I'd like a HUD. I mean, immersive, minimal HUD, full tutorial. I'd like a HUD. I mean, I don't know what it means by full HUD and minimal HUD. I don't know what the HUD looks like, so I can't really judge on what that is, but I'd definitely like a tutorial. Gender. I mean, I'm male, so I may as well start with male. So, lineage name is Pilorandorian. Or Pilorandorian, depending on how you pronounce it. Settlement Hidden Waterfall Oasis. Awesome. Clan size medium. Species is unknown. Evolution has been proven by fishies. Oh my. Africa 10 million years ago. Ooh, big snake. And the monkeys. Oh, the crocodiles. Okay, cool. I was like, if that croc doesn't eat that bird, I'm gonna be annoyed. There should be big crocs in this game, like, if they're scaled correctly, oof, they're gonna be big. There's a saber-tooth. Looks like a puma. Aw, the poor fish. It's epic trip. Really slow intensity. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's see how long I can survive. Really, that's the whole next 4 hours. Just to see if I can survive. Ah, yes. Ooh, me male. Me hairy. It's almost as hairy as I am in real life. shit, that's a big bird. Oh! I think it just fell on its head. That would have hurt. Recall? There are monsters. Tap E to use intelligence. I don't do that in real life. Don't move to stay in intelligence. Look around. Highlight a point. How dare you try and scare me? Are these the points? Look around. I'll focus. Identify. Landing spot. Memorize? Remember. That feels overly difficult. The location of anything you have identified can be memorized. Okay. I hear lots of noises. Intelligence can be used to discover practical items and visualize the things you have identified. So it's basically like when you go up on a tower in some games like Assassin's Creed or whatever, and yeah. I'm like really scared right now. Is this what's happening? This is the thing I want. Can I sprint? No? Okay. It's pretty spoopy. Hide? He's adorable. Oh, Indy moved. Did I just find a lost shard of your clan? Oh, okay, so I'm this guy now. Move the direction you want. Press spacebar to sprint. Okay. Now, I'm probably gonna die. Tap Q to use your senses to help locate a member of clan. I mean, I can hear him. Is that the green? Is the green? No? Yes? Don't move to stay in senses. This represents sound within range. Look around, target, and then follow the steps. See, there's not much UI, so, I mean... I wonder what minimal UI would look like. Can I jump on this tree? Oh my, I had a rush right there. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Comfort. I'm here for you. That's not comforting. How is that comforting? Wait. Do I have to wait for this thing to go up? Oh, that was so weird. Okay, so the baby was screaming. I yelled at it to shut the fuck up. It shut the fuck up, and then I kept yelling at it. Do I just need to hold? I'm so what the fuck's happening right now? I don't know! But it worked! Well done, Maya. There's no indication of that whatsoever. There was no indication of that whatsoever. What the fuck? What the flying fuck? That was fucking horrible. It's already been half an hour. I've got half an hour more of recording this. And all I have to say is there was no indication that you had to time that. Like, there was no timing at all. Like, I hit... It's on the console version. Like, even there's no proper sound cue either. You press the right click and then he makes a noise. Then you press it again, it goes up. But then at the end, it didn't actually go up. I had to wait for it to go down a little bit to boost it back up. That was so... I felt like that was really bad. There needs to be some kind of a better timing mechanism if I couldn't figure that out. Well, couldn't figure out that it was timing. Tutorial was on the console version. Huh. This one it just said, comfort it. Unless I missed it, because the tutorials are weird in this game. They feel like they go by fast. What am I doing? Is there a quest? Grab? Inspect? What the fuck did I grab? Intelligence. Can I climb up this? Like, how does climbing work in this? Oh my god, I can too. Oh, it's cute. It's hold. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the one thing that's failing me at the moment is the fact that it doesn't tell you properly what to do. Eat? Does the baby want some? What are those stats? What, so I eat these leaves and I get immunity to the cold? Is that how that works? Okay. Definitely glad I've got you guys to help. That's some enthusiastic eating. I feel bad for the babies. Lie down? Yeah, sure. Let's lie down. Okay. How about we just get up now? How far did I jump? Oh wait, no, there's a... Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's another monkey. Oh! My people! My people! Okay, this is a lot... It's a lot more difficult than I expected. I do love the look of the game. The monkeys are really adorable. Well, the babies at least. And it is interesting how you interact with things, but it just doesn't tell you if you need to... or how to do certain things. Like I was doing before, I was pressing Q, but that does something else if you hold Q is what you want to do. So it's like... Are we about to make love? Do I need to turn this off? A real hero. Oh, thanks, guys. What can I grab? Oh, a rock. Inspect. Oh, a rock. I'm really shocked at this rock. Don't eat it. Oh, it's a tool. Okay. Well, I knew it would be a tool, but just like Avatar's vitality, reduced intensity of your action. Life expectancy, stamina refills by eating, drinking, sleeping, limited by life expectancy. So that's the circle down the bottom, which you guys can't actually see. But there's a circle, a green circle, like what says the energy. Your avatar's vitality updates after sleeping for 1 hour or more, hinges on health life cycle. So I need to be healthy. Well, that's not going to be easy. Things just got educational. Okay. Stop moving to see all the contextual actions offered. They vary according to the situation. Okay. So like now, it says drop, inspect, and whatnot. So I'll drop that. When you already discovered, dropped items can be stockpiled with identical items. Okay. When did you jump down? Is the game so loud? Did you guys see her jump down in the background? She wants out now, but I'll let her say bye. Come here. Come here. Where are you going? I said come here. Why are you over there? Come here. Come here. Stop moving further away. She's just... I said here. You an idiot. See, you made things worse for yourself. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Say bye. See, it waves. Yeah, there you go. Wave. Say bye. They love you. You're famous. No. Hold to inspect items. Oh, now you tell me. Oh, it smells like shit. Oh, you just ate it? A horsetail. Okay. Yeah, eat it. It's like a kebab. Oh, I don't need to. Oh, no. I don't. I think the kid actually grabs little bits of it as well. Oh, they're all eating it. Oh, we're so smart. Woof. Wait, what was that? Scoop? Inspect. Yeah. I love the reaction. They smell it. Oh my god! Stangira Ipor. Inspect the dead tree. You'll get a stick and give weapon. Dead tree. This thing? How much of this game have you played, Jazz, or have you just, Oh, I've still got berries. Turns out they're poisonous berries. Or have you just, watched someone play it, Jazz? Dead branch. I love how I call and everyone's like, yes! You called! Can I just sleep in this? Evolution? Learning this game is hard. I mean, they've somewhat made it hard, but then it's also like that you just get people like me just left having no idea what the fuck to do. It's had zoom features like this. Use intelligence. Assign energy to connect neurons and develop your lineage capacity. Grow the neurons you want when they're mature enough to receive energy. Okay. Lose energy. Loses energy at the passing of a generation if it hasn't been locked by reinforcement. Interesting. New murder skill? The ability to switch hands with an item is acquired. Jesus Christ. The ability to press this button is now evolution. It will be yes. Yes, I didn't really yeah, there's just a few things that I feel like, especially that calling the kid one. there needed to be a little bit more tutorial on what the fuck was going on with that. Otherwise, I feel like everything you just learn by yourself, and that's fine. But if it's giving you a tutorial and the tutorial sucks balls, like serious. Time you had me record a video and your family of dogs included were very concerned by my screams. Ah, yes. I was at the time when one of my parents came in and they're like, all the dogs are at the door. They hope you are okay. The ability to switch hands, yes, so that's X. Sure, and that creates those ones that can... Jesus Christ. Okay. So they're all black at the moment, so they're not usable. How do I... That goes to help. Oh, escape... What the fuck is that button? That's not a button! Bitch, what? That ain't a button. Oh, it's backspace? It's not useful. It's just seriously not. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Oh, wait. Do I need to hold it until I'm asleep? I heard that. I don't know if you guys did. Why is there... Am I dreaming? I have to hold this down? Okay. It's interesting that you have to hold it down, but then again you do see everything, which is fine. Okay, let's eat some stuff. Switching hands. Because I totally need to do that. I think the kid actually does eat when I eat and stuff like that. I need to keep remembering that I'm at the bottom of intelligence here. Yes. Oh wait. Liftable rock. Well done, ancestors. Is it a big rock? Yes, it is. Okay, now I just need to figure out what else you can do in this game. Because I'm probably going to die very soon. I didn't say drop, I pressed X to switch hands. Oh wait, it didn't drop. Right, okay. That looked like it. Break the rock. Can you break the rock? Is there actually something to that? Intimidation power. A threat when... Oh, there's a snake. Yep. Intimidated an eastern green mamba. Oh, great! Great! So, that was Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. That was my first... well, the first section of this video is my first play of it, like the first hour to hour and a half of me playing through it. I have chopped out the review part because I've decided to do a full review because, I mean, I got a, the key for this from Private Division for free, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, review copies, essentially. And yeah, so I've got the Steam version, which I don't think there's any difference in it at all compared to like the Epic store version or wherever else it is on. I'm not sure if Epic Games actually has achievements, but this does, which is something that I will touch on a little bit later. But yeah, so I'll just talk about my first look, what I thought of it, how the game runs, and the ending. So there will be spoilers, so yeah. If you don't want, I'll try and mention spoilers when I can, or have it up on the screen at some point, just when I talk about the ending, because, yeah, spoilers. Because this game takes 40 to 50 hours. For me, I have a playtime of 53.4 hours. That is what Steam has recorded, so I've probably actually only got around 40 to 50 hours, with who knows how many hours of just sitting there with the game paused while I've gone to the toilet or whatever. But anyway, so the first look, the first hour of it gave me the feeling of it was a really hard game. And yes, it is really hard, because you do get the option of, oh, do you want a minimal tutorial, or do you want full tutorial? Oh, do you want minimal HUD, or do you want full HUD? And I chose full everything because I was like, I want to learn how to play this game. I like HUDs. And the HUD is good. From what it actually gives you, it is good. And in the end, the tutorial and the HUD, it makes sense why it's shit. Essentially shit, that is. Basically what I'm saying is that it doesn't tell you what to do. You need to figure out everything by yourself. The tutorial does give you certain points, like how to dodge or attack an animal, but it also, for me at least, it was very hard to do that, because like as soon as, let's just say, a saber-tooth is coming at you, I actually have no idea how to pronounce the name of that tiger-like creature. I just called them saber-tooths. As soon as that attacks you, like it comes out of nowhere, you freak out basically, because, well, yeah, you didn't see anything around you, and you're a unfortunate little monkey. And basically, time slows down with those events, because it gives you time to react. And you need to press a few buttons and then let go of the spacebar to move. So let's just say you want to dodge. You need to figure out where the hell this creature is coming from. Normally the camera does spin towards where it's coming from, and you hold down the spacebar, hold down a direction of where you want to go, and then when you hear a ding, you let go. I didn't realize that at first, because the prompt came up on the screen, but the whole time I was thinking, oh my god, is this thing gonna kill me while I'm reading the tutorial? I don't actually think it does, which is good, I think. I don't really know, but it took me several hours before I actually realized what the fuck was going on. And apologize for language, I just use that, I'm Australian. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much the heaviest tutorial it gives you. Which is good, because a lot of the game is going around and getting attacked by like three colored tigers. Like there's yellow, black, and white. Basically, they're in different sections of the world, and yeah, you get attacked a lot. If you're not in trees and you're on the ground for a certain period of time, I think it is, you get attacked. And if you're not holding a sharpened stick, or a rock of some kind, then you can't defend yourself. And yeah, so when it comes to the tutorial of like how to play the game in its entirety, it doesn't tell you a thing. It's evolution. You need to grind out everything to get like the neurons to be able to learn how to do things, to be able to switch hands with an item. You need to you need a neuron for that. And it's really in-depth when it comes to that, which is, to me, I found that fascinating. All the little bits, like walking through water with 2 feet, like walking through like deep water, that gave you, like, I'm gonna call it experience to get the neurons. That was a thing. You have to keep doing that over and over again to be able to unlock the ability to walk through water faster. Same with like swimming, walking on 2 legs, because obviously you start with just on all fours, climbing, all that kind of stuff. Same with eating, killing, dodging, communicating, all of those kind of things you need to grind out. And when I say grind, this is probably the heaviest game with grinding ever. Like, ever. Like, it's fucking evolution. You literally grind out 8 million years of human evolution in this game. So, if you don't find that fun or interesting at all, then this is not the game for you. It can be for a survival game, so that's another thing that can draw people in, the survival aspect of it, because you're a bunch of monkeys or early humans trying to survive in a world where everything wants to kill you. Literally, there are giant otters. There are giant otters with fucking fangs, and it's like, oh my god, I don't actually know if they're giant otters or the monkeys that you are really small. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, alligators, hippos, rhinos, they're a little bit later. Everything wants to kill you. There are boars, every snake wants to kill you, there are giant fucking centipedes, there is an amazing amount of creatures in this. There are even birds, which I barely got to touch, which is an interesting fact. That's a hard thing to actually get attacked by, but it can happen, so if you're playing it, heed my warning. So yeah, when I finished the first hour of it, I was like, yeah, this is how the game is going to play. It's essentially, it's really hard to learn, but once you realize how to learn everything, you get into the flow of it. And the thing is as well, for our mind, it's actually kind of hard to figure out some of the certain things you need to do. Like how to use specific things, or like you need to learn. Like I said before, you need to learn how to move an item to the other hand just to be able to use things or whatever. Like, you need to learn to do that, and like, they're the intricate things you need to do in this game. So the tutorial might come off as shit, but the fact that, well, yeah, you need to learn everything yourself, really. That's what this game is about. So I kind of got annoyed at the game a little bit for some parts, because actually one part wasn't working. The trying to get the kid out of a hiding spot, that just did not work for me, and I don't know how long we spent doing that. That was in the earlier of this video. Don't even know how long it took us to figure that out. Probably 10 to 15 minutes. Apparently it was a timed queue thing. Didn't really make sense to me. That's probably one of my biggest annoyances with the game. Otherwise, yeah, not really anything else. The map is huge. So I'll talk about the middle section of the game now. The map is fucking huge, and it will be up on the screen right now. It is huge. That whole thing, it details like all the different sites you need to see, and I'll pull it up for myself as well. It's got all the landmarks you need to find. There are meteorites you can find, the trigger zones for that, and yeah, because the game does not give you a map. So what you're looking at now is well, what the game is, and it takes I don't know, a few hours to go from one side to the other, just because it is so big for one thing, plus day-night cycle. You need to sleep, you need to fight off creatures that are stopping you from going through their territory. Yeah, this game takes hours to traverse. That's why the average playtime is 40 to 50 hours. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And yeah, that picture that you saw was something that I very much used in, I think, after the 40-hour mark, because I was like, okay, what else is there to do in this? So yeah, there's quite a bit to do, and I think my favorite area is definitely the jungle, because in the savannah, oh my god, everything wants to kill you. in the jungle you can hide in trees, and only half the things need to want to kill you. So it's interesting. Um, yeah, so I think just overall the game is interesting, and it's a unique take on survival games, especially the evolution factor of it. Um, yeah, yeah, I think that's all I really need to say about the game before I head on off to the end game part. I found it really fun. I got addicted to it. In some ways, I real at some points I realized I'd been playing for 5 hours straight. I'm literally recording this at 5 a.m. because I I spent the last 5 hours playing the end of this game because I was like, I know I'm gonna finish this. I'm just gonna smash it out tonight and then just go to bed at whatever time. But yeah, like I got invested into this, which even though I was given a copy of this game to play full and review it, it's something that really invested me in it, and I can easily just give up on a game and just review it from that, but I really wanted to finish it and get to the end. So yeah, I do find it fun, and for people looking to see if they want to play it or not, if you like survival games, there's slight crafting in it, not necessarily that much as you think there would be. There's a lot of fighting slash survival, eating, all that kind of stuff, evolution. It's interesting, really interesting, and a fun take on evolution. That's the tagline I reckon I can go with. It's just insanely grindy. So if you don't like insanely grindy games, this is not the game for you. Um, yeah, yeah, and obviously there isn't really a story. It's the Humankind Odyssey. It's what you make of it. And yeah, okay, so now I'm going to talk about the end game. So spoilers, just that spoiler alert. Don't watch it past this if you don't want to know about the ending and what I think of it. What I think of it is kind of underwhelming. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're gonna leave now, and yeah, I'll do all the spoiler section now. So basically, at the end, which is the probably what I'm gonna say, it's really underwhelming. Like I've said, it's nearly 5 a.m. here. While I'm recording this, I just like got to the end and I'm like, wait, that's it? That's it? And yeah, so essentially what happens in the game is you go through evolution, like I've said many times before, and you probably already know this. So there's three different sections when you go into the evolution tab. One, upgrading your neurons. Two, I've completely forgotten what that word was. But basically it goes up a generation. So you go up a generation. So all the babies turn into adults. And adults turn to elders. So that's essentially how that works. And then there's the evolution. So the evolution goes by what feats you get. And the feats are, oh, you've killed this animal, or you've learned how to do this, or you've found this location, you've got this animal to kill this animal, which most of the time, that type of thing is just luck. It is pure luck that happens sometimes. Like, you just might be walking by and a rhino decides to shank a buffalo. That's that literally happened to me. I was just walking by. I didn't even see the rhino even after it killed the buffalo. I did not see that rhino for another several hours after that. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but that's always an awesome thing to happen because it's a cool cutscene because two animals fighting each other, even though I mean, if you love animals, it might not be that great, but it gives you a feat. And not the feat that's on your foot, it's an FEAT, that type of feat. And yeah, so that's interesting. The problem with that, though, is that I did about 75% of it apparently, and that's all you need to do to complete the game. After that, nothing else matters, which I kind of hated because even the achievements, you'd think, oh, getting all the feats, all of that kind of stuff should be an achievement to 100% the game, but no, it isn't. It really isn't. There are 13 achievements, and the only two I haven't gotten are kill all things possible, which there are birds to kill, which I tried but then couldn't be bothered because you need to stand around for a while and nothing happens, and become an omnivore, which I didn't realize I had not become fully, I'm guessing. So there's nothing to do with, or apart from killing all the possible predators, there's nothing really to do with all the feats that you can do. I'm not even sure if there's something for finding every location, which I spent hours doing for, in the end, nothing. Like, it felt like there was no point into that, because what I loved doing was sitting back and just watching the evolution go up, because it would say, oh, you killed this, goes up by 20,000 years, and you've killed it early in the game, so it's like, oh, add an extra, you're 7.5 thousand years ahead of science, which in the end I was actually 1.5 million years, 1.52 million years ahead of science, which I felt like that was a real achievement. I was over a million years ahead of science apparently, but in the end that doesn't mean shit. Like, after all the credits roll and all that kind of stuff, everything unlocks. Like, all the special mutations which you get from having babies and all that kind of stuff, like they naturally get mutations. Like one could swim better than the other, that's essentially what that is. And all the feats, like, they get unlocked to tell you what they are, but it doesn't mean, well, it doesn't count that what you've actually done, which I kind of hated because I went through a lot of trouble to go throughout the whole map, which you saw earlier, to collect every location. It was fun to see all the locations and all that kind of stuff, but in the end it was like, I don't even get rewarded for it. And same with some of the killing, so I'm pretty sure in the end I was just doing a few things and I got my whole tribe to intimidate a rhino, and so that was a feat, to intimidate a rhino, which to intimidate every animal, and that didn't even pop up in the end. That was like, I've done it, I got the feat, but it wasn't included in the 75% of what I've done. That was afterwards, which, it just means that I didn't need to do that. I'm pretty sure I didn't see killing an elephant, which I spent probably half an hour to an hour on, like, just grabbing sticks, sharpening them, finding that elephant that I was still, like, trying to hunt, and shoving a stick in it. Or like a spear type thing. And in the end, that didn't feel like I spent all that time, like, I'm like, oh, I killed an elephant, like, it took so long, it's the hardest animal to kill because nothing else kills it, it kills everything else. And I wasn't even rewarded for that, apart from getting a feat, but then again, that doesn't mean anything, because I was so far ahead of science that it didn't matter. And I hate that. Like, I've spent 50 hours on this game, and so many of them, I don't even know if I don't know how many of the last few hours I didn't actually need to play. I could have just turned the game on like 5 hours ago or whatever, and then just hit evolution multiple times, and gotten through Lucy to, like, the Talk Child, and then the Heritage, and then that was it. That's all I needed to do, but I spent the last 5 hours going through the map, collecting everything, and yeah, so I feel like I didn't need to do any of that. And yeah, in the end, like, the after game thing, the after game is just fucking boring. There's no point to it because there's no Steam achievements for anything. Like, you just finish the game, you've got all of the neurons unlocked, and you've got all of the feats unlocked. But there's no point in doing any of them because they're all unlocked. So, yeah, it's underwhelming and it's stupid. So I loved playing through that game and I really wanted to see the end, and then I was like, wait, that's it? Like, that's it? So, yeah, yeah, that was a partial rant. So, that's really what I have to say about the game. I found it fun, but the end was incredibly underwhelming, and there's no point to... Well, there's no point in 100% in the game, because, yeah, there's only the way to finish the game is to 75% and then you're done. Unless that is only because I was 1.5 million years ahead of science. That could be the reason, but then again, it's not like I tried that hard to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just didn't evolve as much as I wanted to, or as much as the game probably wanted me to. I just kept playing it, and then like kept killing things, or like kept dodging things, and getting all of those feats, collecting the location feats, and all that kind of stuff, and then going through evolution. Yeah. So there's not really much point in the 100% of the end of the game. But, yeah. There is, though, there is a satisfaction, though. I do have to say there is a satisfaction when you get to the end, because, like, you see the cutscene and it shows you the evolution track, and it's like, oh wow, that like, yeah, that's I'm satisfied. Like, I did that. I actually accomplished that. Which I'm looking at the Steam page at the moment. The Heritage achievement is launch the last possible evolution of ancestors, and 0.5% of players have done that. So 0.5% of people that own this game on Steam have actually completed the game. So I feel accomplished in a way, but obviously this game has been out for a while, so just not on Steam. So yeah, I think I've talked enough about the game. That is my full review on the game. Yeah, that's my full review on the game. If you've just watched all of that and you want to get it, there is a link down below. That is my affiliate link if you want to help support me. Plus, it's probably cheaper than Steam, but it will give you a Steam key, that is. Yeah, go and use that link if you want to get it for yourself. I think it is worth the money, especially if you like survival games, and it is a very grindy game as well, plus again 40 to 50 hours to actually complete it. So yeah, and if you're achievement hunter, it's kinda easy to get all the achievements. You just need to play through the game and make sure you get a few things. I don't actually think there's any secret ones either. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I just know I can look at the other ones. Yeah, and 0.3% of players have actually killed all the predators possible, which I haven't actually done, so that's the hardest achievement to get, I think. So yeah, if you want the game for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed that really long review, and I hope that I talked enough about the game so you know if you want to buy it or not. So yeah, I had fun with it. Didn't necessarily like the end, but in all, I liked it. So that's my take on it. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe, because that would be fucking awesome. And otherwise, I'll see you all in another one. Bye bye.